All right, here we go, guys. And with 2022 almost upon us, I thought I would do a recap of 2021, specifically the top 5 memorable catches of 2021. So, not necessarily the biggest fish, although there are some big fish in here, but these were, in my opinion, the catches from 2021 that I'm going to remember the most. And we're going to do this in chronological order, and we're going to start back in the summer, back in the winter, a January trip with my good friend John Sweeney down in Marco Island, Florida. We went out about 20 to 25 miles in the Gulf. Neither one of us had ever caught a Goliath grouper. We live lined some bait we caught. We used sabiki rigs, caught some bait, and this is going to come in at number 5. The first Goliath grouper any of us had ever caught. And you're going to see in the beginning of the video that I'm stuck on the bottom. I mentioned I feel a thump, and I turn the camera off for a second, and as I'm trying to basically just break the line free, the unexpected happens, and let's see exactly what that was. Again, hard thump just now.
Really?
Hard thump. Not on. No, no.
Reel it up like and then put
No, I'm on the bottom.
Oh, you're on the bottom?
Yeah.
It's a rock.
Yeah, but what was the hard thump before the rock?
Stuck. Yeah?
No.
You know, we're light on hook, right?
Yeah. Well, I have the bucktails. I gotta turn my camera back on. I got it out of the rocks and there was a fish on. You wanna get the net? You wanna get the net? He's almost up. Really? This has weight.
80-pound test, dude.
Might be 80-pound test, but
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. You want to net it?
what kind of grouper is that?
You're gonna have to look that up yourself too.
It's a big fish.
Hopefully it's allowed to come out of it.
And you are allowed to take Goliath grouper out of the water as long as they're juveniles. Clearly, we had no idea what we'd caught at that time. We'd actually brought a sheet with us with all the different types of groupers, and we realized it was a Goliath after the fact. And that's the first Goliath out of our core group, myself, Skinner, Doc, Rick, Sweeney. That's the first one we'd ever caught. Let's move on to fish number 4, again in chronological order. A July Fluke trip with the party boat crew. And Margarito hooked into a nice fish, and as he's fighting that fish, Angel hooked into an even better fish, bigger fluke, and we got them both in the boat in the same net. What did I just say?
Margarito! I bet you it's the gulp that I told you to use.
The pinky.
The pinky? I like the thummy better, but that's a nice fish, huh?
Yeah, nice.
Come on, Margarito, you gotta win that rod.
Rob just now.
Tu hijo rod. Tu hijo rod. It's your son's rod. I'll translate for you, Angel.
It's gonna be your father, your son over there, Angel. Come on, Margarito.
You can do it.
You can do it. Una, no. Uh-oh. Angel's on.
All right. Ooh.
Angel's on even better. No, I'm not gonna reel anything. If Angel takes
Bring your rod. Bring your line towards me.
If Angel takes the big one, the second one.
It's this way. All right.
It's not fair. Just don't worry.
Yeah. Nice and easy. Oh.
Holy shit! Let him go.
Yep. I don't want to. Come back. Come back. Holy cow. Nope. Oh. I can't see. No. Bring it up. We're gonna lose this fish. Oh. Now just bring your line here.
Margarito!
Angel's got a bigger one.
Yeah?
Angel's got a bigger one.
That was an adventure. He took off as soon as I put the net in the water. Oh, oh, oh! Bring him here.
Yeah, baby.
You won your own rod.
And yes, the adventures in netting continue, even on a top 5 best of 2021 video. Coming in at number 3 a few weeks later in early August was a fish that probably, if we were ranking this in terms of memorable fish, not in chronological order, it would probably be number 1 for the year. Chris's almost 11-pound fluke. And what was really memorable about this fish, besides its size, was the fact that Chris had hooked into something like 2 sand sharks and 2 giant skates before this. We thought he had a huge fluke on each of those times. He actually snapped one of my rods, bringing up one of the fish. And we were almost lulled into a sense of complacency, thinking, okay, he hooked into another sand shark or giant skate. And when the figure of that fluke appeared in the water, it was a shock, a surprise, but a really happy one.
That's a fluke. I don't think that's a fluke. Are you on bottom again?
Definitely real.
Yeah, but it's not doing anything.
A little light pop. Oh.
What is this? Another shark?
It's got it. Keep moving here.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe bring him around the transom. Around the bow, I mean.
Get that rod out of here.
Yeah. Just barely out of school.
Pretty heavy duty, but I remember.
Came from the edge of town. It's not a fluke. I don't think. I got the net if it is. Your dad got a 12.75 here last year, so maybe like father like son, or like son like son if you pick up another shark. Oh! Oh my God!
Let me see that bitch.
Holy shit! Oh! Yeah! Holy fuck! Yeah! Yes!
Yeah, buddy.
Yo, that's a spreader there, boy.
That's double.
Dude.
That's
What happened
double,
on the
right?
net there? I thought you were going swimming. Oh, no, He's almost 30 inches, dude.
Dude, that's double.
Thanks, Sean. Thank you.
Wait, I told you we were gonna get a double today.
And that fish was memorable for many reasons, including the fact, as you heard me say there, that Chris's dad, the year before, same spot, had picked up almost 13-pound fluke. And for me, it was also memorable because I only noticed this when I was, watching the video and editing it, that my mate Chris, he's trying to give me a high five, and I completely blow him off. You just saw a clip of that here in slow motion. In any event, let's move on to fish number 2, a September fish, and a real surprise fish, something I've caught a handful of times, but never while fluking, and my customer Sam hooked into one while fluking.
See, all you needed to hear was the Jigging Jerks music.
Man, what perfect timing that was.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. Nice and easy.
Letting the drag out a little bit.
Yeah. Let him run. This got potential. There's a Night Ranger. It's not no flimsy Skinner rod. Good bend. This is the big fish of the day, dude.
Wow, again.
Oh my God, look at that sea bass. Or is that a big porgy?
No,
it's a trigger. It's a triggerfish.
Wow, that's a big trigger. Whoa, that's a catch, man.
Wow.
That's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Same here. I've caught a few, but that's...
Like a freight train. That's a heater.
Yeah. I have no idea how to fillet this guy, though.
I had to...
Holy cow. Wow, you're getting it in.
And that trigger came in between 5 and 6 pounds. And just again, unexpected and very memorable. Congrats to Sam. Great fish. And number one, and again, we're going in chronological order, and we're going to go to October, the subscriber contest for Tog. Annette, who had never caught a keeper blackfish on a jig, very early in the trip. I think we're like 5 minutes in. And in fact, Skinner and Doc are harassing me to move, even though I just picked up a keeper. We just got to the spot. I picked up a keeper. We put a little heavier jig on for Annette. She wasn't getting a good feel with the jig she had on. We put on a 1.5 ounce S&S Skinner porgy / blackfish jig on her line. And she hooked into this.
Skinner, we could be 20 feet off the rock. We build a bite, they're gonna come here.
You want to be on it.
You don't want to be on it.
You know what? Oh, she's got a beauty on.
Yeah. Let's move, guys. Let's move. Yeah, let's move.
Doc, I agree with you 100%. Because you know what? The rough
Watch the engines.
current.
Yeah. All right, let me. All right, come on this side. Go around the engines. Gonna get out of the way.
This is gonna be a hell of a big blackfish. Or that.
Doc, bring the net. Nice job, Annette.
Thank you.
Well, you know.
Serious fish.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a big fish, we're gonna release it, Annette. Okay? We don't want to kill it. I don't. Are you reeling up?
Yep.
Maybe it's a bluefish, Skinner?
That's gotta be one hell of a blackfish if that's a blackfish. What ounce jig was she using, John?
1.5.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, it's circling like a big blackfish, but bluefish do that too.
This would have to be an incredible blackfish.
I just want to see it. So watch your line, Charles.
That's it, and then put your hand in front of that.
Yeah. I mean, I tested the drag before. I mean, it's fighting like a blackfish.
Oh, that's a blackfish.
There it is. It's big. What?
Oh my God!
Oh, Annette! That's a double. That's a double.
Oh my God.
Slack it for me.
Wow.
Annette, that's a double, Annette.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow. What do you think? 12?
I don't know about 12, but
It's 10 plus.
yeah.
Oh wow, that is
That
wow.
might be.
And that
That's
is
insane.
awesome.
Wow.
That's insane.
And we had an absolutely great blackfish season this year with lots of big fish caught. But this was definitely the biggest and definitely the most memorable. Congratulations, Annette, on really a fish of a lifetime, especially for our waters in Eastern Long Island. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Want to wish everybody a very happy new year and a healthy and prosperous 2022. As always, if you like these videos, please hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing.